YouTubers, gamers, and moviegoers, what's going on, guys? I'm the Messiah, this is Messiah Entertainment, and oh my god, I just got finished with Gotham Season 2, and boy did I love it. I mean, the entire season was just so amazing. A big improvement over the first season. The first season had some gripes, so thought it was okay, and wasn't really even too hyped for Season 2 based off that first one, but this season just continually blew me away every single episode. Now, originally I was going to do a review for just DCTV in general, but I realized I can't do all of DCTV because I haven't watched Supergirl at all, and you know, I know that the Arrowverse is very different from Gotham. It's not the same showrunners, it's just a totally different thing in itself. So I don't think it would be fair to just clump it all into one review. So I'm giving you the Gotham one right now, and good job, guys, good job. Honestly, I feel like this season of Gotham was so good, it really ranked up there with some of my favorite shows on television, like Game of Thrones and Walking Dead. I mean, it doesn't beat those two, I don't think, but it's right there at number 3. How they've done their storylines, it's like they learn from their mistakes. And I remember Ben McKenzie did like an interview, and he addressed this specific thing. They learned from their mistakes of the first one, and they listened to the fans, and it's really working. They tried not to do the whole villain of the week thing. Any villain that's introduced into this show, it's like they're well woven into later episodes. It never feels like they're just this one isolated incident and then we're never going to hear from them again. We see Victor Freeze in this one. He's not just a 2 or 3 episode arc and then his story is done. He appears in those main few episodes where it explains his origin and it's centered around him, but then he also has a lot of appearances later on throughout the season, and he clearly is going to have a lot more appearances later on after the season is done, you know, into next season, into Season 3. And I love that. It's like, it makes no episode feel useless. It's like there's a reason that episode happened, and it never feels like, oh, this is gonna be the slow episode, oh, this is gonna be the boring episode. Every episode feels like it has its purpose. And Gotham did a great job of, even if there were filler episodes, it doesn't feel like filler. It all feels important to the main storyline, and I love that, and they did an amazing job with that. That's probably also why the first half of the season honestly feels like it could be a season on its own. Like when mid-season finale time came around, I had totally forgotten that there was still another half to come back in, what it was, January, February, when the show comes back. I totally forgot. I really was thinking in my head, oh wow, I have to wait until next year. I said, oh wait, no, this is only November. We still got the 2 or 3 more months. We're gonna get a whole another batch, and that's a really great thing when you do that, because all the storylines from the first half tied up. They didn't have to drag anything out. This writing was so good on all of the characters. You feel for everybody. You feel for Penguin, you feel for Gordon, Bullock, you feel their relationship grow together. Now, I have friends who don't actually like Gotham, or you know, they just have problems with it, and I could totally see that, because my friend is a huge comic book fan. You know, he loves the villains of Batman, and you know, I could see how this may seem a little weird, because certain things just don't seem like they're gonna match up to how they usually match up in the comic book lore. You know, how is Harvey Dent this old, yet Bruce Wayne's still a little kid? You know, that's the same kind of complaint for all these characters, and it's like, honestly, if you're looking at it through that lens, I honestly could see why you might have a problem with it. But if you look at the show as just the show, you take a step back and you say, how did this season hold up on its own? It's really freaking great. The show is funny, the show is action-packed, the show has great drama in it, it has heartfelt moments, all of that with a great story, a great cast, and none of it holding back punches so that you could draw the story out for longer and longer and longer. It doesn't feel dragged on, it doesn't feel like, you know, you're holding back anything every episode, there's no extra unnecessary melodramatic moments, none of that. It all works so very well. And it makes me so mad because I only get Gotham for 1 day and then I get the CW shows for 3. And not to say that the CW shows outright suck, but it just gets to you after a while when, you know, the shows are getting bogged down by these drawn out plots and, you know, these melodramatic moments just pumped in there, and a bunch of filler episodes when Gotham just keeps on serving up the punches. And I was so intrigued to see the next week. Gotham's writers, the people behind that show, they did a great job. They learned from the mistakes of their first season and they brought the stuff to the second season, and it looks like they have great things planned for the third season. A lot of crazy stuff. Now, I don't know how long they plan to keep the show going, or, you know, if they're gonna cut it off or jump sometime later in the show and say, all right, this amount of years has passed and now Bruce Wayne is this amount older than he was in the previous season. I don't know how they're gonna handle this, but honestly, I look forward to a lot more Gotham. Honestly, the way I feel is that Gotham gave us 2 seasons in 1, and I like that. And they did a really great job with that, because the way everybody else is doing it, they're holding all of their punches, and they have to fill it up with these filler, boring episodes that just bog the show down and make me lose so much interest. Gotham, I'm absolutely in love. Keep on doing your thing. Great job, guys. Honestly, guys, it's been a great time, and I seriously cannot wait to see what the next season holds for us. The cast was amazing, from Bruce Wayne to Alfred to Catwoman to Bullock and Gordon. Strange blew it out the park. Penguin's great. Jada Pinkett Smith coming back as Fish Mooney. It was just an overall great season with a great cast, with great writing, great special effects. It's very grounded, so you don't have to go overboard. And some of the other stuff, like the Mr. Freeze effect, it's done in small doses, so it's not like they have to go super over budget and do it till the point where it looks super fake. So it's really well done, I think. Great season. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure you guys got your own. Let me know in the comment section down below, what did you guys think of Gotham season 2? Are you guys excited for season 3? Let me know in the comment section down below. As always, you guys can follow me on Vine, Twitter, Movie Pilot, and Twitch. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm the Messiah. This is Messiah Entertainment. Peace.